going to go through my book selection for today. I'll show you guys some of my favorites. So you've seen my library and all the stuff that's in it. So I love this book. You can probably find this book at your local library, or I've got it on Amazon. But The Art of Finding Nemo. Here's what I love about this book, right? Most of the books that I have are concept art, which is one of my favorites. So The Art of Finding Nemo, for one, I love the movie, but two, they have artists like Peter DeSev in here. A lot of this is done traditionally. So here's some color layouts of storyboards, right? Which is gorgeous. And then they've got some insane pencil drawings. So let's see if I can find the shark. So one of my all-time favorites. Here's some cool stuff. So we've got character development, right? So Nemo, sketches of Marlin, which is kind of cool. So they go through their process on stuff and how they create things. And I'll show you some, where's the shark? So I love their pencil sketches in here because they're pretty insane. And one of my favorites is coming up here in a second. Oh, this is one of my favorite pencil drawings right here. Check that out. So that's a concept sketch, right, from the three sharks. I cannot for the life. Bruce, and then I forget who the other guys are. But yeah, this is pretty awesome. So as far as concept art goes, for all you guys who dig that stuff, especially in film and whatnot, The Art of Finding Nemo is fantastic. So you can probably find it at a library or Amazon. And then to get into some classics, I have plenty of books on Impressionism, right? So one of my favorites in here is Monet. Monet is an all-time favorite. And when I get to see his stuff at the Art Institute downtown Chicago, and the first time I saw his artwork in person, I was blown away. So this is one of the haystacks. And Scott behind him has a giant Monet. Is that lilies? What's the name of that one?
Lilies.
Water lilies, yeah. So, and this is one of his haystack paintings. And if you take a look at how he does color, so in Scott's right there, you can say his background with water lilies. Look at that. Check that out. Right? That's pretty insane. And that was his backyard. So he basically gardened this backyard and then painted it. So in haystacks, if you look at the color, you'll notice that he doesn't use black. He makes his shadows with contrasting colors, right? And what I loved about that was learning how to do that in painting and what I was trying to pull off, and not to use black, but if I was using green, I would do some of my shading in red. If I was using blue, I would use orange and, start to mix those up and make richer blacks, right? Which is combining some more colors. We do that a lot in watercolor. My chair's super squeaky. All right, so here's what we're doing today. We're gonna do a small warm-up drawing, right? Just gonna do a little, maybe Marvin the Martian. I was gonna do White Seal, but that takes a little bit longer. I'm just gonna do a Marvin the Martian head and warm up, and then we are going to get into art tag, the ultimate art tag extravaganza. And here's how art tag is gonna work. So we've got our paper, right? And I'm gonna start, and I'm just gonna draw a shape in here. And we want to tell some story with this. So maybe this turns into a character, maybe it turns into a whole bunch of characters in this whole world setting. The point is I'm going to start with a shape, and I'm going to tag somebody. And let's just say I tag Simeon, right? And I'm like, Simeon, you're it, right? So everyone will draw what I drew. And then when I tag Simeon, Simeon will add to that drawing, maybe add some arms or whatever, who knows how he takes it. And then Simeon will show us what he did, and then we will draw and add on to our drawing what Simeon did. So see how that works? So every time someone is tagged, they draw something and add on to it, and then we all copy that. And then by the time we're done, we have this giant story that all of us did in this giant drawing. I have no idea. This is gonna be like a circus. I like circuses. So we're gonna see how this works. If you guys have questions, Scott will be able to see comments better than I can. So I can answer that. He'll toss it to me and pop out the question, but that's how art tag's going to work. So what I want you to, the whole idea behind, don't be nervous. Don't be nervous, take your time. The whole idea behind art tag is collaboration, right? So when we're collaborating with people, we often have ideas, right? And then I do this on a daily basis. I'll have ideas, somebody else will have an idea, and then we'll build on that idea, right? And we'll collaborate together. So we see something someone else has done and we think, well, what if we did this, right? And then you keep adding to that. And the whole point of this is yes ands, right? Instead of, well, no, why would you do that? It's, we just keep moving it forward. So art tag is really meant to inspire that collaborative spirit between us all. It doesn't matter how, you're not comparing yourself to anybody else, right? It doesn't matter how good your drawing is compared to, or your add-on to somebody else's. That's not the point. The point is you taking something, seeing something a little different and adding on to it, and then passing it to the next person, and then they're adding on to that. So collaboration, right? I do it all the time. It's something, especially if you're into art or anything else, collaboration is key. So it's how do we do that? So that's what art tag's about. All right. So we're
Ben, there's a question about paper size. If someone doesn't have the right paper size, is that necessary that they have that size?
No, they'll just have, like, you'll fit to an 8.5 by 11. Like we're kind of like 11 by 17, 8.5 by 11. We're kind of all scaling the same way. So I'm going to use it portrait, which means it's going to be taller than it is wider. And we're just going to kind of start with that. So let's get into, I'm just going to warm up with a little Marvin the Martian. All right, let's move this over here. So I hope everybody did their homework and watched Duck Dodgers in the 24th and a half century, because if not, I'm going to be thoroughly depressed. Just don't let me know. All right, so Marvin the Martian. We're going to get used to, and the reason why I'm warming up with this is it's simple shapes, right? We're getting used to using our, not using our wrist, but using our elbow and our shoulder, right? And how we're doing this. So you've got a piece of paper or your sketchbook or something. And yeah, Megan, don't let me know. And we're going to go circle. So I'm pretty sure most of you have done, or those of you who've been on this for a while have done this with me at one point, but start with a circle. Doesn't matter if it's overlapping circles, right? The point is just to get loose, keep it light. I think I'm going to go, Marvin's going to be looking off to his side. So there's my sight line for Marvin, right? He's over here. So just have your up and down, right, where his, essentially his nose would be. And then he's going to have his kind of head at an angle. So his eye line is going to be like right here. So this is where kind of his eyes are going to sit. All right. Now, Marvin's got this helmet, and usually how I figure out where I'm going to put his visor and where it's going to connect is his, right, like the hinge. So just off to the side here, I've got, this is the hinge where the visor is going to go. Marvin's a pretty user-friendly character to draw because she's made up of a bunch of basic shapes, basically just circles and rectangles.
Question,
right,
are
so,
we drawing
yeah.
on the big paper?
No. I mean, if you've got lots of big paper, yes, but this is not the big drawing yet. So just something. You can, if you got more big paper, yes. Otherwise, just kind of use a sketch sheet, or you can flip it over. All right, so we're going to do his visor. So the visor is going to come out like so. All right, it's kind of like a curved rectangle. So we've got his visor on the top, and then we've got where his side flaps are going to come out. Right there, and then he's got one on the other side. So we'll start with that, just basic shapes. We'll fill in some other lines here in a bit. Give people a second here. All right. So the back of his helmet, so we're going to do the crown of his helmet, which follows the circle. And then when we get down to right about here, we have the bottom. All right, and then we're going to go for his brush. So his brush, got a rectangle up at the top, and then his brush kind of goes back like so. Probably a little bit bigger than that. There we go. And then we're going to go up to the top where I've got the top of his brush. Right, so I'm creating a 3-dimensional shape, like so, where the top of his brush is. Is that cutting off, Scott?
It's cutting off just a little bit at the top. That's good.
This. Okay. All right, so we got our kind of basics down, right? And then we have his eye line that kind of comes down here, and Marvin's going to be giving us like this.
There was another question. Were we supposed to have large paper?
If you've got it, yes. If not, it's okay. We're going to use what you got. All right, so I've got his eyes in right here, and you'll notice this eye is smaller, right, than this one, because he's kind of off to the side. There we go. You get his eyeballs in. He's giving you that glare behind his face mask, his flaps. All right, so there's the start. So we got our loose stuff in. Now we're gonna go in and kind of tie stuff together. So remember where I had this shape here. There's a little piece that comes out. It's kind of 3-dimensional, like so. And then that's what that ties to, right? So it makes it look a little 3-dimensional. And then I'm going to have his helmet come back around the side of his. So it kind of curve that piece back in to show we've got some, like it's curving around his head. Marvin usually has his like lines like so. And those are just when they paint it. Almost like a glare. And on his brush, so easy way to show you've got some texture to the brush, right? Like you can see bristles sort of. It's like so. Underneath of his helmet. All right, so now that I've got this stuff in, I'm gonna go in and just kind of darken in his face. All right, there we go. And if you want to do a little shading, you can. So maybe I'll give a little shading underneath his brush, just a tad. I'm not going to make it as dark as his face, right? So just like that, we've got Marvin's head.
Here's Samantha's.
That's sweet. Ah, I love that, man. Way to go. Way to go. That looks awesome. You gotta just make sure you sign it at the end. All right, Claire has her hand up. Whoa, Claire. Nice job. Man, you guys always do such a good job on this. I love it, man. Way to go.
And Sophie.
Sophie. Let's see that alien. Yes. Good night, man. You nailed that. Way to go. And at the angle. It's not as easy sometimes to do 1/4, 3/4, but you got that down. Yes, tater tot. In the lounging position. Absolutely. Casually pointing his Acme disintegrator. I love that, man. Way to go. Nice job, buddy.
And Liliana and Heather Rose.
All right, Lillian and Heather Rose. Nice job.
I'll hold it closer.
You did great. Good job, Heather.
Sorry,
Liliana, whoa, yeah, go a little bit. There you go. Sweet.
Wow.
You guys nailed that. Way to go. Way to go. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. All right, so we're all warmed up, right? We're all warmed up now. We've got like got our initial Marvin sketch down. Let's play some tag.
Nissy has her hand up.
All right, Nissy.
All right, dear. Weird.
Yeah, it kind of looks great. You know what? The only thing I would do.
Positioned.
You know what? It sometimes if you follow that line down, it'll kind of help on that. But I think if you were to darken in his face, I think that would help bring it all together for you. I think that's probably the only thing you're missing.
Okay.
It looks good though, man. Your construction lines are down. Guys, nice job. I am super impressed. There you go. Oh, I love it. Yep, nope, we don't want to show it. All right, that's cool. Man, way to go. Mom is in it on 2. Way to go, guys. You did awesome.
Here's Jack.
What's up, Jack? Jack, impressive, man. Way to nail Marvin the Martian. I'm impressed, buddy. Good job. Simeon.
Here's Simeon.
This is mine.
Simeon. Well done, man. Love the shading under the brush, too.
Mom,
Thank
I finished.
You did good, man. You did good. All right.
I made 2.
Wow. Look at you. I love it. I love the way you got the helmet down, the brush. I love the bristle look in the top. Visor came out great along with this. You're welcome. That's awesome, man. Good job.
Thank you.
All right. Let's play some tag. So here's the deal, right? This is a collaboration game. So we're collaborating together. And that means that in this whole idea of art tag, there is no right or wrong thing. It's like, oh, what you didn't do it right. No. This is about building on. You're going to take an idea that I start, and then you're going to build on that, and then we're going to build on your idea. And all of us, remember, so as we're drawing, you'll see me draw a thing. I want you all to draw what I draw. And then I'm going to tag somebody, and they're going to draw onto that. They're going to show us their drawing so that we can draw what they added on. And then we're going to keep it going. So every time somebody adds, you show your drawing afterwards so that we can draw on ours. And at the end, we're going to all hold our stuff up on grid view so we can see this whole giant collaborative art thing that we did together, right? So that's the name of the game. This is going to be great. All right. So I think we got, what, 20? It's 20 of us. All right, 20 of us. Here we go. Let the experiment begin. So it can be anything you want it to be, right? It can be anything you want. So I'm just going to start out. I've got my sheet of paper. It's going taller than it is wider. I think I'm going to go circle and shape like here. Now, you don't have to add a ton to your drawing. Maybe you add one thing, Maybe it's a couple. Don't go any more than 2 items. Don't add more than 2 things to your drawing, right? It can be detail stuff or whatever, but just keep it under 2 items that you draw. That way we can all catch up. Okay, so here's the start. I've got it kind of in the middle of my paper, right? So yes, you're Emily and Sophia, you guys are doing this on your big paper. So I want you to draw this kind of in the middle of your big paper. Look how big I've got my sheet. So this is, it's not huge, but it sits in the middle. All right, so everybody draw this. All right, let me get to grid view. Who am I gonna tag? We're gonna tag everybody. So let's see. And then Emily, and like for those of you who have 2 on, we can tag 1 or both of you at the same time. If we go to like say like a Milo and Phoenix or something like that, if you guys both like 1 go at a time, so Milo can go and then can tag Phoenix or something like that. We'll kind of figure that out because we got a couple that have multiple. So I'm going around the globe. I'm going around the globe. I'm going to start off with Sophie. Tag Sophie. You're it. All right, now you draw, add on to this, and then when you're done, go ahead and show us. We're going to spotlight you so that everybody can see what you done, and then you're good. All right, and then we're going to draw it. Then you get to tag somebody. Look how diligent she is with her drawing. Sophie, I'm jealous of your hair also. I used to have purple hair, and then I don't have enough hair to go purple anymore. I'd look like a grape. A grape with a beard. I could dye my beard, you're right. Look at all that gray and white, that'd change color pretty easily. I've done teal, I've done blonde, I've done black, red. I could be Thanos, right? All right, sweet. So we've got Sophie spotlighted. So hold it up a little bit more for us and go ahead and unmute yourself.
Okay. Here we go.
All right. So everybody can see we've got we got horns on the top or ears?
Yeah, those are little horns.
Little horns. All right, we have little horns up on the top. So everybody do little horns up on the top. Remember, we're not comparing I'm not worried about what anybody else draws other than what you draw. So you draw your own horns. Don't worry about anybody else. All right, we got our horns. Sweet. Sophie, that's awesome. All right, Sophie, who are you going to tag?
Got a good view. Let's see. I will tag. Let's see. I shall tag Emily and Sophia.
Emily and Sophia. All right. So here's the deal. Emily and Sophia, I want one of you to go first. Okay. So one of you go first. All right, you go first, and then you're gonna hold yours up, and then okay, just you can hate me later. Which one's Emily? I forgot.
Her.
All right, Emily. Okay, I did have it right. All right, Emily, you're gonna go first, and then you're gonna show us. We're gonna draw what you did, and then okay. Sophia, you're gonna go next. All right, and then the 2 of you will get to choose who you tag. So when you're ready, let us know, and we will add to this.
What do you want to tag? Who? I drew some eyes. Okay.
Sweet. All right, guys, do you see that? We've got eyes, so hold it up there. Hold it up. Don't just keep it right there. Right there. All right, don't move. All right, so we've got eyes. All right.
Okay.
Eyes on this. So we'll keep it on your drawing. Love the eyes.
What do you want to tag? Meg.
All right. Awesome. Awesome. Does everybody have that down? Okay. Awesome. All right, Emily, you did great. Let's go to Sophia when you're ready. let us know.
So straight lines on the horn, if you can see them.
Oh, I love that. All right, straight lines on the horns. Okay. Straight lines on the horns. Okay, got that in. Now, ladies, figure out as a tag team, who are you going to tag? Check out your grid screen. Who are you going to tag?
We're gonna take Megan.
Megan. You're it, Megan. All right, so Megan's going to do her thing. She's going to add to it. And then when she's ready, you'll hold it up to the camera, and then we will add to our drawings.
I added glasses.
I love it. All right, that's good. That's good. All right, guys, glasses.
Hold it back up for us.
Yep. Hey, yeah, Judy's right. Megan, can you, Scott, can you go back to Megan and just hold it up for a second? There you go. All right, don't move. All right. Megan, who would you like to tag?
Tater tot.
Tater tot. Tater tot, you're up, buddy. All right. I'm looking forward to this masterpiece.
So I'm not
Of-
sure if you can hear me.
Yep, I can hear you.
Oh, cool. It works. Okay, so I added eyebrows.
Nice. And thick eyebrows, no less. Love it.
Yep.
All right, hold that up there. Don't move. Don't move. All right, so we got thick eyebrows. It's good to hear your voice, sir.
Hello there.
All right, big ol' eyebrows. Love that. All right, we're going to give everybody a second here, and then I'm going to say tater tot. Who would you like to tag?
I'll tag Judy.
Judy. All right, Judy, you're it. We're going to roll to Judy for the next piece.
We have wings.
Yes, we do have wings. Can you hold it just a little more to your right, maybe? I don't know. There you go. Perfect. All right, guys, wings. We've got wings. That looks awesome. All right, wings. Well done. Whatever wings you want, Caroline. So, all right, Judy, who would you like to tag?
Oh, is it Carson?
Carson. All right, buddy, you're on deck.
Am I allowed to do arms and legs?
We'll say yes. We'll count arms as one thing, legs as another. So those are your two things. So go for it.
Okay.
All right, Carson's on deck. It looks like a super comfortable chair right there, Carson. It's not like my squeaky chair. Carson's going to town. This is actually working out better than I imagined. Not that I imagined that you guys wouldn't do great. I just imagined that I wouldn't do great. I love art tag. This could be like a golf game where we all have to whisper. Look at Carson as he approaches the legs. He's got great extension on those legs. There it is. Carson's coming up to the tee.
He's kind of like dangling. Here, hold on.
Hold on. Nice.
Kind of dangling.
All right, so his arms have to dangle in front of him, and then he's got legs. Wait. Keep it up there, dude. Keep it up there. Let's see what you got. All right. Dangly arms, guys. And legs. Now, does he have shoes on, Carson?
Yeah.
How's that coming? He does. All right. He's got shoes. Are they Adidas? Because Adidas are my favorite. Can they be Adidas shoes?
Sure.
All right, then I got 3 stripes. There we go. Okay. We've got our dangly arms and our legs. All right, Carson, who would you like to tag?
I'll say Jack.
Jack. All right, Jack, you're up, buddy. Jack's going to town. We're going to go back to the golf. Look as Jack approaches the tee. It's a 30-foot putt. How's he going to do it? There's a slight decline.
I added
I think
mouth.
Jack's done. Sweet. All right, hold it up there, buddy. Don't move. Keep it right there. We got a mouth with teeth. All right, guys. We've got a mouth with teeth. So let's do some. We got some fangs in there too, it looks like. Excellent job, sir. All right, everybody got that mouth in. We'll give it like another 30 seconds. Okay. Jack, who would you like to tag, buddy?
Emily and Sophia.
Emily and we did Emily and Sophia already. So who else would you like to tag?
Claire.
Claire. Claire, you are up to bat. All right, we're going to Claire.
Did her video freeze?
Kind of. All right, let's see. All right, Claire, tell us what you added.
I think her video froze.
Yeah, I think her video froze. Hold on, let's see if we can get Claire back. So if I can see, it's a little fuzzy on the camera. I think she added hair. Yeah. All right, Megan said that too. Okay, all right, hair, guys. Hair on this creature. It's going to go over and maybe around my... All right, there's my hair. All right, see, can we get Claire back to see who she's going to tag? Claire, who would you like to tag?
I don't see her. I think we lost Claire in this
Did
call.
we lose? Did we lose her? Okay. All right. So I'm gonna go. All right. I'll fill in for Claire. Man, round and round we go. Where it stops, nobody knows. I'm gonna say. Simeon. I'm tagging you, Simeon. Claire's tagging you. I'm sorry, I am Claire. Claire is now tagging you.
Okay.
You're up, buddy. The concentration Simeon's putting in. It's amazing. The speed of which he can move his pencil. The drawing that's just bursting forward on the page. Hold on, I'll use my golf voice. Here comes Simeon up to the tee. It's a 300-yard drive.
Okay. I added a beard
Yes.
and a goat.
Oh, I love it. All right, guys, add a beard. It's going to be the most righteous beard ever. Simeon, well done.
Any type of beard?
Yeah, they're just a beard. So, Simeon, can they do any beard, or do they have to do like a well-trimmed beard?
Is it?
It's what?
A well-trimmed beard.
Oh, okay, I can't do a fully righteous.
Is
It's a
it long?
Nope, it's got to be trimmed. A well-trimmed short beard.
Oh, a short beard.
There it is.
Short beard. There it is. All right.
And sunglasses, yeah.
A well-trimmed. He is a well-groomed. This is a well-groomed creature. All right. Simeon, my man. Who are you going to tag?
Let's see. Where's the play? I'm gonna go to where I can see everybody. Who else? Can you see everyone?
Yeah, there's a grid view.
Let's see. Okay. Samantha.
Samantha, you have been tagged. It's your turn to step up to the plate. Well done, Simeon. It's the bottom of the 8th. Samantha's up to the plate. It's 2 on base. Wind's blowing out. Here comes the fastball. They're waving it off. Curveball. And she hits it out of the park. Did you say a spiked tail or just a tail? Spiked tail. Love it. All right, Samantha, we've got the spiked tail. Can you hold it up for 1 more minute so we can just see what you did? All right. So we have a spiked tail. This reminds me of like a stegosaurus, which, by the way, if you're counting, stegosaurus is my all-time favorite dinosaur. All right, spiky tail. All right, Samantha, who do you want to tag?
Can I do Evie?
Yes, you may.
Okay. Can I start a new character? Or should I
You
add-
absolutely can. You don't need to add on to this. You can add something totally different.
Okay.
It's totally up to you.
Okay. So, I should probably turn off my background.
Nice. All right, so off to the side, we have another creature with Are those ears? What are we adding on to?
Yeah, those are ears.
Sweet. All right, another creature. Can just hold it up. Keep it up there for a minute. All right, Evie. Evie has started us in a new direction to add on. This is like maybe it's a family portrait. I have no idea. All right. Excellent. Everybody have that down? Okay, so Evie, who do you want to tag?
I'll do Nissy Snow.
All right, Nissy. Stepping up to the plate.
Can we add 2 things?
Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, this game of art tag is actually working. I couldn't be more thrilled. I'm going to celebrate later with an ice cream. Chocolate and vanilla with a lot of whipped cream.
I think everyone should celebrate with ice cream.
I think everybody should celebrate with ice cream. Look at the speed that she's using with that pencil. The paper's gonna. No, you keep going, Nissy. I'm just commenting.
Oh, okay.
I'm not worried about the paper catching on fire, but I'm just saying you're moving pretty awesomely fast. I could go back to the golf. Tater tot, am I doing golf or baseball? Quickly, quickly. Tater tot, golf or baseball?
Cricket.
Cricket. I don't know how to call cricket. All right, look at this square.
Yes,
She's got the square bat thing. Somebody's about to bounce a ball from midfield. I'm not sure if that's actually how it works. They're dressed in very nice khakis.
Ben, I think you need to do that with an accent too.
Which accent? Should we go British?
Sure.
Okay, so it's like a cat with a sunflower and eyes.
Okay, hold on. A cat with a sunflower. All right, is it a part of this one right here?
No, it's a
Or is
part
it
of the new one.
The new one. Okay, so it's a new creature.
Yeah.
All right, so we have a cat. And then I see that it's a little light. So I see the sunflower on. So do I see a sunflower with cat eyes? Is that what it is?
Yeah, technically, but these are the ears.
Okay, so I'm going to do a sunflower. Keep it up there. Keep it up there so we can see it. All right, I've got a new creature. It's a sunflower.
Ben, will you kind of show us yours when you get done?
Yeah.
I can't see that very well.
Yeah, it's a little light. Let me see what I can. All right, so we have some cat eyes. I think I got it. All right. Okay. All right, Missy. All right, let's see if Scott, can you put mine on for 1 second?
Yours is up.
So I think we got some cat eyes and a sunflower. Okay. All right. I think I got that down.
Nissy gave you a thumbs up.
Missy gave me a thumbs up. All right. We got it. We got it right. All right, Missy, you're up, dear. Who would you like to?
Oh, okay. Let me go to gallery again. Hasn't got tagged yet.
Did it cut out? Who did you tag?
Okay. I want to tag pen and
Pen and ink. All right.
Yeah.
Pen and ink.
Finish. Question. Can I
Yes.
go back to the first one?
Yeah, you can add to whatever you want. It's whatever you want. All right, Tater Tot, can I just try an Australian accent? Because that might work better. For cricket, I don't know. We're going to try to call cricket. Two right. Pen and ink's up on the base right now. No, don't go to me. Go back to her. Go back to her. You don't need this. All right, pen and ink's up. She's got that weird looking bat thing. Kangaroos coming right across the field. It's kind of odd. It's Australia. The goal is called a crib. All right. Sweet. So we've got
Like kind of like a pitchfork.
pitchfork. Okay. Yes. All right. Hold it up there. Hold it up there. All right. We got a pitchfork thing. Okay. All right. All right, pen and ink. Who would you like to roll to next? Who are you going to tag? Shoot, it froze.
Sea giraffe.
All right, we're going to Caroline. All right,
Okay.
Caroline's up. Tater Tot, you're going to have to give me a few more lingo words here for cricket, as I have no idea what this game actually is, other than people hitting a ball with a flat bat, which seems a little odd to me, but that's all right.
Well,
Can cool.
for me, for my drawing, I feel like that we should draw a suit for a demon.
Ooh, a suit, because he doesn't have any clothes on right now. All right, suit. So, do you have a specific style of suit? Is this like a super fancy one?
You know, a suit and tie.
A suit and tie. Excellent. All right. Caroline's going for the suit and tie. I'm going to go with a Windsor nut. Thank you very much, kind sir. Now we just switched to British. I can't go between the two. It's ridiculous. All right. Some little cufflinks on the guy. Got a jacket. Some pants. I think mine are going to be floods. It's all right, just in case it rains. All right. All right, there we go. All right, Caroline, as we finish up our suits,
All right.
who would you like to tag?
All right. Just give me a second.
Certainly.
Let's do Vienna and Victoria.
Vienna and Victoria. You're on deck.
There we go.
You can add whatever you want.
You can add whatever you want.
Wow, look at you guys go.
Hey, who's that? Go. Fine, I do one and you do one. Go.
Man, you guys are doing awesome.
Vienna, you go too.
Fine.
Heart. Okay.
There, a house.
Write a house underneath. And then he's okay, maybe a cloud. He's standing on top of a cloud.
And then this thing is just floating, or is it growing on a stem?
Okay. And it's a long stem. There's a lot of leaves.
Mommy, I think you're going past the trailer.
That's it.
All right, guys. Vienna and Victoria, look what you guys did. All right, so hold it up one more so that we can see it, and then it's a little fuzzy. So tell me what you guys added.
So there's antenna
Sweet. All right, we have antenna.
and then heart body. I don't know, a
Okay.
heart scarf.
Perfect.
And then she's floating on a piece of a cloud.
And then
Nice.
And then
right.
on top of a house.
All right, floating on the top of a cloud.
To the sunflower.
Okay, so we've got a cloud. Excellent. Just keep it up there. Keep it up there. So our creature is floating on a cloud, which is on top of a house.
Okay.
All right. Got that part.
And then the sunflower has a long stem, grows all the way down on the ground.
All right, all the way down on the ground. And then we've got our little dude up here who's got antenna.
And a heart.
And a heart. What do you call those things? Ascots? Is that what they are?
I don't know.
I don't know. It's like puppy thing that guys wear, you know, when they're trying to be fancy. All right.
All right.
And then the stem to the sunflower reaches all the way to the ground.
Yeah.
Right next to the house.
All right. All right. Excellent.
Okay.
Excellent. All right. Who would you guys like to tag?
Okay, let's see. Who else we haven't seen yet?
Liliana and Heather Rose, did we go to you guys yet? All right, hold on. I just want to make sure we get everybody. So you have Liliana and Heather Rose. Raise your hand physically so I can see you if we haven't called on you.
So did Pen and Ink went yet?
Yes.
Yep.
Oh. So who
Yep,
else?
they went.
Oh, here.
I think that covers everyone except Liliana and Heather Rose.
Yeah,
All right.
Liliana and Hannah Rose.
All right, Liliana and Heather Rose, you have been tagged. All right, ladies, let's see what you got.
I'm giving this thing. Ben,
Yes,
where was the heart?
the heart was here. Scott, can you go back to mine real quick? Right here underneath this creature.
Oh, a new creature.
Yeah, it was like this one on the top here. And then I think Evie had added this. Then we did antenna and then the heart underneath.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I gave the little guy a face.
Nice. All right, leave it up there. Leave it up there. All right. Got a face. Oh, and he's smiling. The creature's smiling. Well, how could you not? You've got a heart ascot body thing and some cute antennae and some awesome looking ears. All right. And then Liliana.
I gave the sunflower little leaf legs and arms.
Sweet. All right, hold it up there. All right. So what happened to the narration for cricket? I'll let you know. You're right, I totally dropped off on that. All right, arms. I love the petal arms. And legs. Legs are great for when we're playing cricket. Two right. Ladies, you did great. All right, so I don't see anybody else on video that we can point to. The other ones are dark. So I think we've tagged everybody that can be tagged. If you have not been tagged and we can't see your video, just put it into the message real quick so that we can, and then Scott will see that, and then we'll highlight your video. So if there's 4 or 5 that we can't see. So we'll give it like 15 seconds. If you want, just put it in the chat and say, this is, it's me, I'd like to show. If not, we're going to go ahead and show everybody's stuff. All right. It worked. The ultimate art tag. So excited. All right. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do like a everybody up on the grid thing, right? So what I want you all to do is take your finished drawings, even if it's not totally finished yet, and we're going to put on a grid view, and I want everybody to hold up their stuff so we can do a screenshot and take a look. And then I'm going to go around. We're going to go just whipping around to show everybody that would like to show. So, all right, ready? Hold your drawings up in front of the camera. Excellent. Keep them up there. Keep them up there. Scott, you let us know when we're good to go. Man, these
all right, we're
look
good.
Awesome. Those look awesome. Way to go. I love it. So, we collaborated on like one big piece. Did everybody think that was okay? Was it at least okay? Good.
Oh yeah.
All right, awesome. So if you would like to show, here's mine, right? I've got the whole thing working, right? Everybody did great. If you would like to show, please just put up your digital hand, right? So that we can see that. If you can't find your digital hand, put a message in the chat that just says, this is my digital hand. All right, we're gonna go to Scott. You're driving the train here, buddy. So you let me know
All
where
right,
we're going.
up first, Emily and Sophia.
Yes.
So here's the flower, like on the house. And here's
I
the
love it.
giraffe. And I think he looks like a giraffe.
He kind of does.
It's mine.
Well done, guys. That looks cool. I love it. Awesome. Emily and Sophia, nice job. All right, where are we going, Scott?
Evie.
Good job, ladies. Evie. Sweet. Oh, I love it. You did great, man. Good job. You're welcome.
Okay.
Good job, Evie. All right, Scott.
Judy's up next.
Judy, way to go.
There we are.
I
Color
love it.
creatures. So much fun.
That was good. Oh, I love it. The suit is incredible. Thank you, Judy.
Thanks.
Jump to Tater Tot.
Tater Tot. Dude, that looks awesome.
Yeah, just kind of did a bunch of random stuff.
Yeah, right? I love the like flowing, like your arms on your sunflower look just killer. I love that.
Thank you.
Well done, man. I dig it.
Liliana
and Heather Rose.
Here's mine.
Excellent.
Here,
Well
there's
done. That's so cool. Oh man, those look awesome. Liliana, yours kind of has like it feels like anime, which is cool. Well done, man. I dig it. You guys did great.
Sophie's
Scott.
up.
Sophie.
Okay, here we go. Let's see. Okay, so this is mine. I named him Mr. The Rock.
For the win.
Then here's my little flower guy, and then this is my little weird heart guy right here.
Dude, that's so cool.
And I just tried to make it look as crazy as possible.
And that's the best part, man. That looks incredible. I love it. Well done. And I love the name. How could we not? We should totally have to call him Mr. The Rock. As a matter of fact, I'm going to put that on mine right now. Way to go, Sophie. Mr. The Rock. This is more outreach that we can do to The Rock to get him to look at the tribute that we do for him on a weekly basis. All right, Mr. The Rock. Well done, Sophie. Okay, where are we going next?
Simeon is up next.
Simeon.
So this is mine. There's the
Nice.
first guy. And this is the kitty flower.
Oh, dude, I love that.
Thank you.
What kind of
this
shoes?
is the house. And
I love the house.
And it has like a stone thing on it.
Man, you got some detail in there. Those are some pretty righteous shoes, man. I like those.
Thank you.
Well done, sir. Simeon, you did a great job, buddy. All right, Vienna and Victoria. Can we see your finished drawing?
Yeah.
Whoa.
I feel like you
Look
still need to add color.
Yeah.
Look at that. That looks awesome. You guys did a great job. Well done. I love it. Good job, guys. Good job. All right, does anybody else want to show?
Samantha and then Nissy.
Samantha and then Nissy.
So this is the dragon one,
Nice.
and here's the cat sunflower, and the alien cat dude.
That's so cool, man. I love that. Well done. The detail's awesome. You did great, Samantha. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
All right, Nissy.
Okay, so this is mine right here.
Look at that mustache.
Call him.
Well, we're going with Mr. The Rock because we want to, but you can call him whatever you want. So we're just calling him Mr. The Rock because we want The Rock.
I did not have room to put the house, so I just put it over here and just made it would be like, I guess you could sit under the cloud, I think.
Sure, that works. Absolutely.
My little alien.
I love the eyes. That's awesome.
And this is my sunflower.
I love the sunflower. That was great inspiration.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you, dear. All right, Scott. We're going to pen and ink. Dude, nice job. I love it. You did great. I love the arms on the sunflower.
Thank you.
That is a righteously trimmed beard. Very good. You did great, dear. Thank you. All right, Scott. Who else?
Right, Jack's up next.
All right, Jack. Let's see what you got, buddy. Whoa, Jack. The bow tie and all. That, sir, is fabulous. Well done. I love it, man. You did great. Thank you, sir. All right. Anybody else that we missed? You drew a house? All right. So let's do, first of all, a big thank you for the experiment. Did everybody, like, you can chime in a little bit if you want. Did you find the ultimate art tag? I know somebody had put up, I think Liliana Heather was, oh, I had the rock cat. Did you guys find this a little maybe intimidating at the beginning or a little frustrating? And then did it get easier once you got into it where you realized you could just go? And it was kind of like, oh, I can do this. Did it feel like that a little bit? Or what did you guys think? Did anybody like have a thought they wanted to throw in? Collaborating with everybody else. How did you find that? Loved it. Got it. Cool in the comments. Excellent. So collaboration, right, is all about that building on of ideas, sharing ideas, building on that kind of stuff. And this is kind of a cool exercise in a way to do that, where we're all in on one project and we're allowing things to just kind of grow and build on itself. So I love the fact that you all did it. You all did a wonderful job.
Simeon had his hand
Yes,
up.
sir.
Okay, so I thought it was good.
Good. I enjoyed it.
Did
But
you?
I want to, yeah, I enjoyed it. It seemed hard when you explained it, but when you did it, it sounded better.
Once we get into it, yeah. Sometimes more
And
explanations.
when will we do this again?
So I would love to do an art tag once every couple weeks, right? So I'm going to do, yes, Judy.
I was just going to say, I think I'm going to try this with my class. I think they would really like that at home.
Isn't it fun?
It's
Absolutely.
really fun.
Well,
really
I'm glad
fun.
you played along, Judy. You did great. So, Simeon, to answer that question, yeah, I'd like to do this every couple weeks. So I'm going to do, I think I've got 2 classes coming up next week. We're going to get into cartooning, right, and animation. So I want to kind of do this little thing that goes over 4 or 5 weeks where we're building on this idea of structure and composition and creating this cartoon and doing something like that. And then when we get into animation, we're going to do things like animating a bouncing ball and stuff like that, and then how that builds on movement, right, and animating, creating a scene, that kind of thing. And then I want to do this ultimate art tag. First of all, I want to see if it worked, and it did. So I want to do this ultimate art tag and like pepper that in as we go, because I want to expand on these ideas and have us continue to collaborate. So every few times, Simeon will jump in and do something like this because it worked. And then I'll get that cricket voice down, and then Tater Tot can school me on some lingo so that I know I sound like I sort of know what I'm talking about. So real quick, again, library, if you can check out Impressionisms, right? Impressionists, Monet, one of my all-time favorites. And then if you're looking and you like concept art, and the Art of Finding Nemo, I find has some awesome, it's a lot of traditional art is what they have in here for concepting. So the Art of Finding Nemo. I will say that there are 2 more classes tomorrow. Lee and Rhiannon are doing some awesome things in fundamentals. So it's good classes to catch at 10 and noon Pacific time. You guys have been awesome, and I will see you next Tuesday. So have a great weekend, everyone, and stay creative. Keep drawing. Draw. Keep drawing. Have a good one, guys.
Bye.
Later.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're
Bye.
welcome.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Boy.
you. Thanks. I'm gonna go over what.
Speaking a British accent.
All right, you all have a great evening. Pip, pip. That's as best as I got right now.